Well, hello there, viewer. How are you? Welcome to another episode on the Forever World. That was free camp, by the way. That was free camp. Welcome, everybody. I've started streaming again, finally. So, I've done two little things, which is improve the house. See, it looks a bit better. I don't have an issue, I swear. Crafting tables, this is... Over here we have fetch. And over here, I decided to kind of try make a honeycomb design so I could put my bees in here. This is where I'm storing my bees for now. I do need glass bottles so I can actually collect the honeycomb, but for now, I will collect wax. Right, so the plan for today's episode actually involves us going that way. So, there's two things I need to do and some stuff I need to explain. So first of all, I have reconvened my idea for the base over here. So what we're going to do is, instead of having a castle on this mountain, we're going to make our lives a million times harder and make a giant mountain over here. Kind of like what I tried to make on Gamersland SMP at one point. And failed tragically, but we're gonna make a massive mountain. Now, obviously, if we're making a massive mountain, what do we need? A lot of stone. If I was to mine that amount of stone by hand, can you guess by what year I would have this done? Never, because I'd be dead. Therefore, solution: a cobblestone farm that makes 75,000 cobblestone an hour. So that's what I found, and the problem is it requires observers, which requires going to the nether, which I'm not allowed to do. However, two little people joined my world. I'm not calling them little people. However, two people joined my world recently. Sky and Cal on a live stream. No one ever said they can't go to the nether. I'm joking. I'm gonna go to the nether. We're gonna go to the nether. And here's how. We're gonna sleep first. Right. If we run over here to this lovely Sahara biome, there's a lot of biomes nearby, which is really good. Is my door open? No, I can hear baby crying. Hopefully you guys can't. If we go over here, we see there's a ruined portal. Now, my idea is to make a giant... I was about to say warped tree. What are they called? The white... Pale oak. So my idea is to make, a giant pale oak tree here. That's kind of like a corruption that's slowly spreading. So like the roots will be going out like really far, and it's meant to be like this big tree that is kind of like consuming the area. And then like we'll have pale grass or whatnot, and then inside we'll have a portal. Did I read this chest? No, I didn't. But inside we'll have this like big portal that we can use to go into Nether. Hello again. Are you bored on weekends? Why not follow me on Twitch, where I live stream now, because I have time on my hands. I can live stream now. Follow me on Twitch. Killam81_live. Do it. Interact. You'll get to see me live. You'll get to see the Forever World. I can't zoom in anymore. I think I can. I can't. This is as far as the zoom goes. Follow me on Twitch, please. Bye. So, the first step requires us to get a very large amount of pale oak. Luckily enough, because of this side project, yes, I'm now labeling it as a side project because there's only so much I can do. I'm gonna keep building them in the background for time lapses and stuff, but the next update video related to the project behind me, which, I don't know, we're gonna... what should we call this city or town that we're making? Project Town. We'll call it that for now. Project Town. I'll give you guys updates later. but I like to continue doing like these short projects that don't take as long, so I can actually, you know, because if you focus on one thing too long, you're not going to get it done. I'm not going to get that done if I just only work on that, because it will feel like a chore then. But yeah, if we just put aside that for a moment, I have enough trees here to continuously mine them for ages. So what I'm going to do is empty my inventory. Probably get some XP, fix up my axe, and get to chopping wood. And let's decide how many chests we want to fill up. Let's place a crafting table. But without further ado, here's a quick time lapse of me committing deforestation. Enjoy. Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed that time lapse. Some of you might have noticed Sky was there. Yeah, he was helping me cut down trees for a few hours. We stayed up late cutting down a bunch of trees, and we got all 3 chests full. If you've noticed, these are all almost empty. And then I have some leaves. I've started working on it live, so like there is some there, but I just wanted to do a clip before I show you guys the time lapse for that. So let's go this way, because this is gonna relate to the project that is coming up and why I'm making the nether portal in the first place. So this will explain everything. But first, we must go this way. What I want to do is, for those of you who remember Gold Gamers Land season whatever it was, if you do, you have been on this channel for too long. I'm surprised you're still here. But I built a giant volcano. So what I want to do for this is, starting from like this point here, go up and up and up and make a giant volcano that meets up here, has a castle, and then goes even higher. And it's just going to overlook the entire land. And when I actually turn my render distance up, you'll see so much more. And it will be insane. But for that project, I'm estimating around 1 million blocks of cobblestone. Which, if we take 1 million... that's 1 million. Divide that by 64. And then divide that by 54. I will need around 289 double chests worth of, not cobblestone, but stone. So I need a stone farm, because if I was to mine that by hand, this video would never come out. Which you should expect at that point. So, how does this relate to the nether? I need observers, which means I need quartz. Unless I download vanilla tweaks and reverse craft quartz that I trade with villagers. But at that point, I think I'd rather just go to nether. So, in today's video, we're going to build the tree. And in the next video, we might build a cobblestone farm. A very efficient one, may I add. This thing produces 75... oh, wait, this thing produces 75,000 cobblestone an hour. Let's do the maths on that. Oh, no, I'm dividing it... oh, I'm an idiot. I'm dividing it by 1 million. Right, it produces 75,000... which means it will only take me 18 hours to get? Really? I said 18. This will only take me like 14 hours to get? Okay. It's only going to take me 14 hours to get that amount of cobblestone with this automatic farm. Which is just like half a day of AFKing. But then comes the problem of how am I going to fuel this? I was just going to use lava buckets, but that's not going to work, is it? We're going to have to make a giant farm of some sort. So, time to do a quick bit of research. Right, never mind. Lava is going to be the fuel source. I forget you can make an infinite lava farm. Alright, while I go and get dripstone, I will let you guys enjoy the next time lapse, which will be making the actual tree that's just around that corner. As you can see, I only have the log, which means I have to actually go make the rest of it. This is so painful. But I can't wait. It's a massive tree. You guys are going to love it. Hopefully. I'll be upset if you don't. We'll see. Bye. Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed that time lapse. Please don't mind my voice, I've lost it. I have went through so many technical difficulties. Hopefully the footage for this is fine. I've done literally like 17 takes. So yeah, this is the tree in the distance. We're approaching it now. I've updated to 1.21.11. This tree's ugly, it's hideous, it's disgusting, and I'm gonna do nothing about it. If you guys would like to comment some ways that I can improve this tree and make it look better, that will be greatly appreciated. If not, that is fine. I'm gonna ask some YouTube friends in general and just see what they think, ask them how they would improve it, and act on those changes in a different video. However, I mentioned I did like 17 takes. I did one a few days ago, and I moved on to next little build. I still have that footage. That footage is partially okay, so I'll show you guys that footage now, and yeah, you guys will get to see that. But before that, I do want to say I am still going to be doing the 100 Days series. I've actually started recording the 100 Days Ocean Survival series. I'm 10 days down, and if you guys want updates, I'll be posting regular updates on my Discord server. Link is in the description. And yeah, there's one more thing I want to show you. Over here, I built this on stream. Now, the thing is, like, some of the stuff I do on Twitch, I don't necessarily show you guys because, you know, I kind of just do that live. So it's kind of like little exclusives. So if you guys don't want to miss any of those exclusive live streams where we kind of just chill, build stuff like this, then do follow me on Twitch. Link is also in the description. I gotta do a bit of promo sometimes, you know. Right, but onto this house. This really cool. I like how it looked. I like how it looks. Not looked. It's still a thing. It's still here. I like how it looks. I'm pleased with how it came out. It's like it's a healer's hut. It's like the healing witch. So like she would reside here, or whatever. It's like it's a bit of lore building for the world. I like lore. I like stuff like this. So yeah. Regardless, here is all the footage. Bye. All right, and oh, oopsie. That's from when I killed a bunch of cows for XP, because I need more of that. Right, this is the room. I set it up a little bit. I made the staircase nicer, added some decor here and there. Over here we have the actual bullet board, and for the mountain project, we're going to need a cobblestone farm. For that, we're going to need two things. We're going to need to go to nether to actually get observers, and we're going to need a super smelter. And for the super smelter, we're going to need a lava farm and a crap ton of iron. Good thing I have an iron farm that's running 24/7 because I never leave this goddamn area. So, this is our roadmap, and this is what we need to get. I think this room looks really nice. However, I think we're going to suit up and finally go to the nether. So let's go dump out our inventory. Let's get our armor, suit up, finally suiting up, and I don't actually have a shield. So, well, I do, I just don't know where it is. It would be really funny if it was in that chest that I opened, but it's not. Okay, let's craft up some gear. We're gonna make a shield. There we go. We're decked out and ready to go. Now, is this tree ugly? Absolutely, it is hideous. Am I gonna try fix it over time? Definitely. I'm not gonna let something that ugly exist in my world. If anything, I will burn the top down and just make it a tree stump. Because it'll probably look better as a giant tree stump. But I'll do my best to make it look better over time. It is ready at last. Kind of want it taller, but I don't feel like going back to get more obsidian. So this is the portal we're getting. Right. Now, immersive portals would be so cool. Right. 3, 2, 1. Finally, after 483 days and a year in my forever world, we're finally going into the nether.